A tree doesn't grow money. Hungry Prince Harry was caught begging for money from King Charles. Greetings and welcome to the world of Royal Staff's channel. We are all accustomed to witnessing their lavish lifestyle and incredible fortune, as you are aware. However, it appears that they may be having financial difficulties. I don't know about you, but I was curious about the price of polo ponies, and the internet says they go for roughly $190,000 each. What on earth does this have to do with Harry and Meghan, you might be asking? Please be patient with me because things are going to become insane. We heard a stunner over the weekend amid the 328 articles about the Sussexes, their upcoming Netflix series, and the turmoil surrounding their royal status. King Charles has reportedly stopped answering his son Harry's calls, where Harry is said to have been begging for money. As the late Queen was already having mobility issues, Harry had been calling her non-stop and pleading for money. Are you sure about that? Talk about shameless, I say. Harry has reportedly been pleading with his father, King Charles, for money, but has been unsuccessful, according to The Sun. Even Charles stopped returning his calls. Harry has also been hounding his late grandmother, the late Queen, for money, as if that weren't enough. Are you serious? Harry has a job, so it's not like he's unemployed, right? He did, after all, negotiate a multi-million-dollar agreement with Netflix, a contract with Spotify, and a multi-title deal with Penguin Random House to secure his talents. Where did all of their money go then? Perhaps they are investing it all in opulent homes, private planes, or designer clothing? Maybe they just have poor financial management. Whatever the case, it appears that the Sussexes are facing serious difficulties. And to make matters worse, a 6-part Netflix series is also being released. Seriously? Do our lives really need more drama? The Prince and Princess of Wales U.S. tour coincided with the release of the trailer, which royal sources have dubbed ugly, spiteful, and sad. Oh, but that wasn't the end. Harry also achieved a first for the House of Windsor by securing that most surprising of achievements, a job. He became the Chief Impact Officer of the $1 billion firm Better Up. It was revealed in March 2021. You would have to assume that the value of this transaction is substantial, even if there has never been any mention of how much the Duke might be making from the position, or whether he is getting paid in cash, shares, or all the vegan power bars he can take from the office kitchen. You see, Meghan Markle is not your typical person. After all, not just any commoner can add entrepreneur and author to their resume in the same year. It was revealed that she has invested in the clever vegan latte brand in December of 2020. She also made the decision to publish the children's book, The Bench, further gracing the literacy world with her presence. Nonetheless, the Telegraph's evaluation stated that it was really a semi-literate vanity effort. And if that wasn't enough, the New York Times reported in October 2021 that Harry and Meghan had joined together as impact partners with Ethic, a fintech asset management. These two are adamant about taking over business, and by the looks of things, they're succeeding fairly well. What is the total amount of their profits then? No one is certain, but estimates put the amount at well over $260 million. But don't forget that Harry has committed to giving $570,000 to the British charity Wellchild and $2.3 million to his own charity, Centabale, from the sales of his book. Where, though, did all the money go? Is Harry rummaging under the cushions of his couch in search of the elusive Bitcoin? Or is he perhaps looking in the pockets of his beloved pants for the Microsoft shares he received for his 8th birthday? These two are unquestionably living it up in the U.S. They bought a $21 million Montecito mansion as soon as they arrived in America and haven't indicated any intention of giving up their passion of flying privately. She presented new wardrobe items for more than $121,000 last year, while Harry indulged in his polo habit and his $190,000 ponies. Accusations of institutional racism and a lack of assistance for their mental health difficulties may have caused Harry and Meghan to leave the royal family, but let's not rule out the possibility that financial considerations played a large role in their decision. It may be the story's forgotten beetle, according to reports. She was heard griping in Sydney, according to Valentine Lowe's biography, about not being compensated for her royal responsibilities. Insiders also believed she was only doing it for the money when she recorded her voiceover for Disney. Why did they do it then? They made the decision to depart from the royal family and pursue independence. But even then, they were unable to overcome their monetary compulsion. It appears that money played the main role in the discussions around their royal divorce agreement. Also, Harry complained that his family had financially abandoned him during their Oprah appearance. But as it turned out, that wasn't quite the case. Even after the couple departed the royal family, Prince Charles continued to support them financially. Harry had the arrogance to continue asking his family for money despite having just accused them of systemic racism and neglect. Look at it with your eyes. This pair still doesn't appear to have enough money despite having nothing more in mind than to commercialize the monarchy. Harry's financial difficulties appeared to be so severe that even his father had to advise him to email his personal assistant with requests. Really, it's not that unexpected. He came to the realization that the only things he had to contribute were lies, rumors, and discrediting his own family after being physically cut off. It's a depressing situation. In reference to his wife Meghan, who is merely a lousy actor on a cable program that nobody even remembers, even voiceovers are unthinkable because of her awful voice, and let's just say she's not exactly a wordsmith when it comes to writing or public speaking. Let's just say Harry isn't the sharpest tool in the toolbox when it comes to himself. He even had the nerve to think that he would share the money after his brother was recently promoted to the Duchy of Cornwall, while he is green with envy. Seriously, who in their right mind would pay a dime to such a cunning snake? Why not? Harry has always lived beyond his means. Daddy always paid the bill. He is left with no alternative except to beg and demand now that the money has stopped coming in. Not at all surprised by this, a commentator wrote. They have been spending money like water, and it doesn't help that Harold never had to worry about expenses while he was a member of the royal family, and Meg seems to have this almost pathological need to be perceived as being on the same financial footing as Oprah and the Obamas. Yikes! So exactly where is the money they are supposed to be making? The unknown. They might still be anticipating that $260 million payoff, but it's undeniable that this couple's fixation with money has caused them to get into a lot of difficulty. Although Harry and Meghan may no longer be members of the royal family, their love of money has undoubtedly not changed. I really appreciate you watching. I sincerely hoped you liked me making this movie as much as I did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Moreover, be sure to click the notification button so you won't miss any future videos from me. I appreciate your help, and I'll see you in the following one.